All right, so we've got a stack of articles here all about Davante Adams.
We do.
And, clearly we want to go beyond the surface level here.
That's it.
We want to go deeper than just the basic stats, right? We want to understand what makes him elite, what makes Davante Adams the player he is.
We want the why, not just the what.
Exactly. And hopefully uncover some of those aha moments along the way. Expert speaker, you ready to dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so he's originally from Redwood City, ends up in the NFL. On the surface, it sounds like a pretty standard path for a top-tier athlete. But
it's deceptively standard.
It is. There's something more there. Something about his high school days really struck me.
It's that combination that really makes you think.
It is.
Dominating in high school, which he did, no question.
Oh, yeah.
But then the lack of major college offers, that's the thing that's unusual.
You'd think those two things would go hand in hand.
You would.
So what's going on there? Was he overlooked or?
I think it speaks to this idea of potential being spotted, not just assumed.
Yeah.
Fresno State, it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't a fallback.
Yeah.
It was a proving ground.
Interesting. So it wasn't just, oh, he's a big fish in a small pond, let's see if he can swim. It was
No.
scouts saw something specific.
Exactly. They saw something.
Even back then.
Even back then. And I think that's important. One of the articles mentioned that he was a multi-sport athlete.
Right. He played a little cornerback too, right?
He did. And not just a little. He was good.
Yeah.
And I think those experiences, playing different positions, different sports all together, it lays a foundation that you just can't replicate.
That athleticism, yeah.
It's about understanding how your body moves in space, how to anticipate, how to react.
Mm-hmm.
It all plays a part.
So Fresno State becomes this launching pad.
And what a launch.
102 catches his first full season.
That's insane, even for like a powerhouse program.
That's absurd. I mean, that's...
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not just the numbers, right? We always get caught up in the stats. It's the how. With Davante Adams, it was always the how.
Okay, so it wasn't just yardage. What were they seeing?
Route running, precision, understanding leverage. Even back then, it was NFL ready.
So they were seeing glimpses of what he would become.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
102 catches, 1,312 yards. It wasn't just impressive. It was a sign of things to come.
And the NFL obviously wasn't oblivious to this.
No.
Gets drafted in the second round by Green Bay.
Talk about a dream scenario.
Right. Playing with Aaron Rodgers, you'd think, okay, instant superstardom, right?
You'd think so, but
But it's not always a straight line to the top, is it?
not at all. And his early years in Green Bay, well, they were far from glamorous.
There were some injuries, right? And an adjustment period.
Exactly. And that's crucial to remember. These weren't failures. They were a masterclass in development. Think about it. He goes from being a star at Fresno State to fighting for his place, one of the most complex offenses in the league, all while trying to build chemistry with, let's be honest, one of the most demanding quarterbacks out there.
So less about instant impact, more about putting in the work, proving yourself.
100%. He had 38 receptions for 446 yards, 3 touchdowns his rookie year. Not bad by any means, but not the breakout people expected. But then, 2014 NFC Divisional Playoff game against the Cowboys, he explodes. 7 catches, 117 yards, a touchdown. And it's like, okay, there it is.
There are those flashes. He's hinting at what he can do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the training montage in the movie. You know it's coming.
I like that. So those early years, that was his training montage.
And like any good montage, there's a turning point. By 2016, 75 receptions, 997 yards, 12 touchdowns. He's not just a promising rookie anymore, he's a problem for defenses.
And that's when things really start to heat up, particularly with Aaron Rodgers, but we'll dive deeper into that right after this. We were talking about Davante Adams really hitting his stride in Green Bay. I mean, that connection with Aaron Rodgers, something special seemed to click there. What was it about that partnership that elevated his game?
Oh, it was electric to watch.
Yeah.
You could see that trust building year after year, but then
Right.
2020 hits.
2020, that's the season.
That's the one.
Leading the league in touchdowns, just incredible, almost like they were reading each other's minds out there. How much of that is Adams and how much is, the Aaron Rodgers factor?
It's the question, isn't
Right.
it? The chicken or the egg. They had this synergy,
Yeah.
Rodgers with that pinpoint accuracy.
Right.
And Adams, he wasn't just getting open, he was in the exact CT spot Rodgers expected him to be. Every single time.
So we're talking about more than just running the right route then.
Oh, absolutely. It was anticipation, it was trust, built over years of playing together, countless hours of practice, film study, you name it. They developed that unspoken language. And, of course, the numbers speak for themselves that season. 115 receptions, over 1,300 yards, and those 18 touchdowns, league leading. I mean, wow.
It's insane. And yet, after a season like that, he makes this move.
Yeah.
Goes to the Raiders, reunites with Derek Carr. On paper, it felt like a risk, a step down even. What do you make of that decision?
It was a gamble, no question. Leaving a future Hall of Famer, a lot of people thought he wouldn't be able to replicate that success. I mean, they had something truly special, Rodgers and Adams.
Yeah. To recap, we have Davante Adams coming off one of the best seasons for a receiver ever, and he leaves to play with his college quarterback. It's a great story, but purely from a football perspective.
It was a head-scratcher for a lot of people.
It really was. And yet, he goes out there and puts up another 100-catch, 1,500-yard season just like that. What does that tell you?
It tells you Davante Adams is system transcendent. Now, let's not get it twisted. Derek Carr's a good quarterback.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But this proved it's not just about who's throwing him the ball. Davante Adams makes quarterbacks better, not the other way around.
Yeah.
That's a special kind of player.
High risk, high reward, and it paid off for him.
Big time.
So we've talked about his journey, his development, this knack for connecting with quarterbacks, but what about his game, his actual skill set? What makes him special? The articles mention his route running, that he's practically unstoppable in the red zone. If you had to pick one thing, what should young receivers study about Davante Adams?
One thing. Oh, man, that's tough. He's the total package. You know, the speed, the hands, the agility, it's all there. But it goes beyond the physical, too. His work ethic, his intelligence, the way he studies the game. He's a true student of the game, and you can't teach that.
Sounds like he's got it all. Natural talent, but the dedication to match it.
Exactly. But if I had to pick one thing, I'd say it's his adaptability. We saw it in Green Bay. We're seeing it now in Las Vegas. Different teams, different systems, different quarterbacks, and he thrives in all of them. That's what makes him truly elite.
And it's that adaptability, that constant evolution that really makes his career so fascinating to follow. We've gone beyond the highlights, beyond just the stats.
We really have.
To uncover the story of how Davante Adams became one, if not the most dominant receiver in the NFL today.
He's earned that conversation, that's for sure.
He has. But it does make you wonder, what's next for him? Can he keep this up? Is Davante Adams on track to be one of those all-time greats? You know, mentioned in the same breath as like a Jerry Rice or Randy Moss.
It's the question, right? He's already cemented himself as one of the best of this generation, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
But to be considered among the legends, the ones who redefine a position, it takes more than a few amazing seasons. You need that sustained dominance. You need to be great for a long, long time.
And that's not easy in a league as tough as the NFL. We've seen it time and time again. Guys reach that peak, and then the injuries pile up or Father Time catches up with them.
It's true. And it's not just about staying healthy either. The NFL's constantly changing. New talent comes in every year. Defenses adapt. Offenses evolve. To stay on top year after year, you need more than just physical ability.
So what are we looking for then? In this next chapter of Davante Adams' career, what would really solidify him as that all-time great?
Well, he's got to keep putting up numbers, of course. More 1,000-yard seasons. More of those highlight reel plays.
Right.
But it might go beyond individual achievement at this point. Can he elevate the Raiders? Turn them into a real contender? Can he be a leader, a mentor to the younger guys coming up?
So it becomes about more than just his own stats. It's about leaving a mark on the league, shaping the future of the game.
Right. And when you think about those all-time greats, the Rices, the Mosses, they didn't just put up numbers. They changed the way the game was played. They inspired a whole generation of players.
It all comes back to that potential we talked about. The scouts saw it in him back in high school. That spark, that suggestion that he could be something truly special. What will it take for him to fulfill that potential, not just for his own career, but for his legacy in the NFL? How does Davante Adams go from being a great receiver to being a legend?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. And honestly, that's what makes him so compelling, right? It's not just what he's done, it's what he still might do. He's a student of the game, always evolving, always trying to be better. It's been a pleasure breaking it all down with you.
Absolutely. For those of you listening, keep your eyes on Davante Adams. His story is far from over. Until next time, this has been The Deep Dive.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.